Hello folks and welcome back to Xenonauts 2, where last time we accidentally did a terror mission because we failed to intercept a... Well, we tailed a ship that was doing a terror mission, but then they kind of teleported at the last step until they're over land, but by the time we got them over land, because they were coming almost like exactly through here, by the time they got here they teleported to there and we had to basically do a terror mission, which went okay, wasn't too bad. We've since built up. We're still waiting on our last Vanguard armor, then we'll have our Sentinel module, which gives our soldiers 360-degree vision. Then we're building up our fusion weapons. We've actually got 209 at the moment operations points. So it's sort of halfway between, do I want to build a base like here? You know, we were talking about making like a base in the Philippines or in Indonesia or something. To get like to grab this area, but then we don't really need it. This area hasn't got much stuff anyway. Unfortunately, it's kind of lucky that Asia is kind of covered by a little bit of this base. It's not too bad. I do want to get maybe like these removed, or maybe like that turned on, but I want to get I think that's probably fine, isn't it? What's the cost to do a regular one? 150, isn't it? So once this gets up to 350, maybe we consider it. You can reduce panic if we have to. Letting time pass, really. Cruiser doing a resupply. Launch interceptors. Launch the Geminis. That's fine. Are we on land? We are on land. No, we're on land. Okay, tail it until over land. We are over land, pretty much right next door to our base. Right. Delta split. Delta split. It's not even delta split. It's the pair of you get behind it at full speed. At full speed, get behind it. Right, pause. Let's get over here then. Gemini. So if Gemini 1 starts doing this, so Gemini 2, get behind it. Gemini 1, yeah, focus on dodging shots. Okay, you're gonna slow down. You're just there being a bit of distraction. Phenomenal. Really good work between the pair of you. Collect the bounty on that one. Okay, let time keep going. Bombing runs, Scion, Bomber, and Interceptor. Now, okay. Launch. Now, question. I need the Gemini to focus on the Interceptor. The Phantoms essentially firing on the bomber. The bomber can't dodge, so the bomber, you two are firing on the bomber. Not sure why you decided to do that. Here's it. Missiles away. Leave. I'm fairly certain that all those torpedoes are probably fine, so you guys get out of here. Gemini, you're fighting this thing sort of mano a mano at the moment. Dodge here. Okay. That's fine. And good. Phenomenal. Bit of armor damage from the Gemini, no problem at all. Bomber wreckage will be mine in due course. Vanguard armor is completed. Good. So that means all our actual... good. Sell junk. Good. All our actual soldiers in the field will have Vanguard armor. So Luca was the last one remaining. Luca, you now got the Vanguard armor. Bam. As does Kevin de Jager. There you go. All have Vanguard armor. Okay. Retaliation. Cruiser intercept. Okay. This is a cruise. Okay. They're retaliating with Palace. Launch interceptors. Launch craft. Now, I think... I don't wait. I cannot possibly wait until they're over land. I don't care. This has to stop now. Commence attack. Yep, I don't care. Do not care. Now, Phantoms, You're firing at the cruisers. Fire at the cruiser as much as possible. Gemini's is dealing with the interceptors. Now. What's the range on this torpedoes? Oh, that's not ideal. That's not ideal. Okay, Gemini's. I need to be basically full speeding this to dodge this stuff as best as possible. Missiles are away. Missiles are away. Okay, you two leave. Okay, whoa, lovely. Actually phenomenal. Okay, dodge that, please. Leave. Like, because we actually have just dealt with the cruiser's gone. The interceptors cannot retaliate, I don't think. We just leave. Good, we're out. Interceptors successful. They can't do anything. They're gone. Lovely. We didn't get the drop, but that's fine. In the grand scheme of things, that's 100% okay. Bomber wreckage is up, but as well as lovely. Sentinel modules complete. Good. Engineering object, let's still do the missions, do the missiles. Big question now. Armory screen. Modules. That's heavy. We need to start lowering their weight a little bit. We need to drop 2 grenades for this. Actually, drop 2 grenades for this. Do that. If we're gonna have fusion weapons, that's less relevant. Give me another. I'm gonna do this. This is the default assault loadout. You can't do that, like, because you already have the same. Do that same for you. Bam. That's fine. Not the best. Your strength is a little lacking. But if your strength is lacking, put that on you and you're fine. You are okay. We'll give you another smoke on top of it. We'll give you another regular on top of that. Boom. And give you that, which gives you... Actually, it's actually worse. It actually makes it worse for you, funnily enough. Because you're only 4 points of strength for being capped. Like, the closer you are to cap, the less relevance it has. Like, you don't even need it because you're at cap anyway. How about you guys? Can you start wearing it? Hang on. Let's simplify this so I can actually I can see what I'm looking at a bit better. Put you on there. Put that on there. Save your capped strength out. Good. Now. Explosive grenade, stun grenade, smoke grenade, smoke grenade. Explosive grenade. That's going to be the default. That's the default rifleman armor. Your case, you get an extra smoke. But an Etsy? Bam. Extra smoke. The Yager. Bam. Extra smoke. That's fine. The one to you short isn't big because the ward number is making the difference. Maybe smokes are even not relevant anymore. Do I want to switch over to more explosive grenades? No. Snipers. Again, you're probably way too extra at the moment. Do I want to give you this? Hopefully, ideally, we don't need one for you. In theory, one hopes that you don't need one. So heavies, do you have to wait for this? You can't even wear it, never mind. Okay, so hopefully all my assaults and riflemen have 360-degree vision. That'll be nice. No need to turn. I wonder if that's also relevant for Overwatch. They automatically turn for Overwatch. They need to have the TUs to turn, I assume, but they're automatically turning for Overwatch. That'd be nice. Okay. Trigger, whoomp, 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 whoomp. Heavy fusion weaponry. As many of the challenges inherent with stabilizing a fusion reaction become easier to manage as skill increases, creating enlarged fusion weapons for use on our vehicles and aircraft has proved mercifully straightforward. Sadly, this does not make these weapons any cheaper or faster to produce. They remain extremely complex designs and must be manufactured to the most exacting standards to prevent catastrophic failure when fired. Yet the sheer firepower they can deliver is unmatched. All three weapons share a similar design, employing an oversized generation array mounted with an elongated barrel. This increases the quantity of superheated plasma produced, and thus the raw damage inflicted, and improves the overall cohesion of the bolt, making it more effective at longer ranges. The smallest incarnation of this design is the vehicle-mounted fusion cannon. This is likely to be the single most powerful weapon we can bring to the battlefield, capable of vaporizing almost anything it hits, provided you can tolerate the slow rate of fire and lack of blast radius. Lack of blast radius. Okay, so it's not like the same thing that the aliens use. And it's the same thing as everything we've done so far. Scaling this weapon up produces the Fusion Lance, which can be fitted on our interceptor aircraft. Much like the weaker Laser Lance, it is a versatile medium-range weapon that should prove particularly effective at shattering the heavy armor on alien capital ships. The final variant is the Fusion Battery. This base structure provides exceptional protection against attacking UFOs, using an enormous fusion cannon connected directly to the facility power grid to blast colossal holes in any approaching enemy's craft. Finally, it is clearly a mistake to allow uneducated engineers to construct such large and potentially volatile fusion reactors within this facility, where their ignorance may annihilate us all. In the interest of safety, I therefore suggest we move our engineering department to an entirely separate facility, ideally one as far away as possible. So we can now make fusion cannon for vehicles, fusion auto rifle for vehicles, fusion lance and fusion battery upgrades. Researching the... we do that because we have to. That's literally the end. We're at the end game now. The fusion cannon for the vehicles. The fusion auto rifle for the vehicles. I don't think... They don't care that too much about this one, to be honest. The fusion cannon. 144 energy. 30 armor penetration. 10 armor destruction. It's just straight upgrade. Okay, fine. Air weapons. The fusion lance. The laser lance is the previous one we had, so it does way more damage. Okay, this is the interesting thing, right? Because the laser lance lost versus the Gauss battery. I don't think this one does. The laser lance lost versus the Gauss battery. Oh, it lost versus the magnetic stuff. Okay, hang on. So wait a second. So every 40 damage. We're going to take 35 to 45 to be 40 damage flat. So it's doing 40 damage every second with destroying 8 armor per shot. This is doing 40 damage every second, flat, destroying 6 armor. I think this is actually, the fusion lance is actually better than the... It wasn't the case for the laser lance. But I think it actually is for the fusion lance. We haven't got the alloys for it though, however, although we could just build it. Fusion battery upgrade. Look, interesting, does not require the previous ones. And only requires money. Actually, that's a complete total lie. The only reason we can't do it is because you need the Gauss battery upgrade. It doesn't say required, like it does for this one, but it should do, because it's for 750,000 we can up to fusion batteries. It does increasing damage from... Ah, interesting. So this one here does from 180, from 80 to 160 to 140 to 260, sure. From 140 to 240 to 400. So the Gauss battery could, in theory, max out damage. The fusion battery makes it far more likely to max out damage. It is tempting to go for this one then. I'll be honest with you. It requires 1 alloy to do. We build a single alloy, 5 hours. Actually, if this is all going to happen after all of this, might as well wait. One fusion sniper rifle is already done anyway, so... The fusion sniper rifle is done. Okay, work on this. Give me... snipers. Okay. So you lot can do fusion sniper rifles. These do 6 per shot, correct? Yeah, 6 per shot, so I don't think they need as much armor as well, which is relevant. As much ammo. Sorry, because this was doing 4 per shot, this is doing 6 per shot, so 5 times 4 is 20, 5 times 6 is 30, so we actually can remove probably 2 magazines and we're probably okay. You're not going to remove all 4 of them? We can... Fine, keep it that way. Good. That's going to be the default now. Then Hoffman can grab that as well. You ready set up correctly? You are. Good. Lovely. I don't even know why you still have that. I mean, being brutally honest with you, I don't know why we're still giving you that. We don't need to grab anything from you. Like, that's not relevant anymore. If I... That weighs 12 as well. If we removed this, we could remove that. Hang on. If I remove this, I could remove this. And that could give me that. And we'd be fine. Because you two have the standard loadout, we haven't actually fiddled with the loadout, so if I change the standard, it keeps the standard. But you haven't got the strength. You specifically haven't got the strength for this. Right. That's the difference. You haven't got a strength issue, you've got a strength issue. So you do require that. Which means you specifically are going to be operating like this. Take an extra one, sure. There you go. That's fine. Right. Fusion machine guns have been produced. They're done. Which means that's fine. Which means heavies are running fusion machine guns now. You know what? That's better, I think. Simply because they can't use those anyway. Actually, what am I doing? They can't even carry those anywhere. Usually, we have an abundance, overabundant of this stuff. Make this count. Fire as many shots as you possibly can. Do as much damage as you possibly can with these things. Lovely. That's going to be dirty in 3 days. The U-001 bridge assault. Successful though it was, our sabotage raid against the U-00 primary served as proof of a concept for far more important task. The complete destruction of the orbital station. Data extracted from the recovered alien data cubes confirmed that U-001 is virtually impregnable to external attack. Its hull is covered in thick armor plating and festooned with countless defensive energy weapons. Hundreds of extraterrestrials serve aboard the structure, most of them concentrated in the well-protected upper saucer. Ironically, the largest vulnerability appears to be the bombardment cannon itself. The sheer size and power of the weapon means that any serious malfunction during the firing sequence could potentially blow the entire structure apart. Various alien failsafes exist to keep the Felon operating within stable parameters, but the capture data suggests these can be overridden from the command console aboard the enemy bridge. If our soldiers can seize control of this console, we may be able to disable the safeguards and overload the weapon. Obviously, this is easier said than done. While we can deploy our soldiers directly onto the bridge section, we need to take and hold the console for some time to complete the mission. And we should expect significant numbers of alien reinforcements in the lower sections of the saucer to begin arriving almost immediately. Boy. The extraterrestrial already present on the bridge may pose a significant threat, as we believe that U-001 is under the direct command of an Eternal. Such a creature could be highly dangerous in their own right, but might also be accompanied by a protective detail of elite bodyguards. Despite these efforts, the destruction of the U-001 would be so catastrophic to the alien war effort that we have no choice but to try. No research to do. We have run out of research. Now, I'm not going to do this now. That might be the next episode, because I want to at least build everything we do first. What would this mean? Assaulting the bridge of the U-01 and hacking the alien mainframe should allow us to destroy the entire station. However, we need to defend the bridge against alien forces while the hacking is underway. A powerful Eternal commander is likely to be present in the mission. Gain access to the mainframe command room, begin hacking the alien mainframe via right-click, and protect the mainframe for 6 turns while the hack is carried out. Any alien unit that reaches the mainframe will halt the hacking process until they are eliminated. Enemy reinforcements will spawn until the hack is complete. Several alien gateways are present on the map, and destroying them will reduce the number of enemy reinforcements. On completion, all Xenonaut units will immediately teleport back to Earth. You do not need to return to the deployment area. Okay, good. There's no running back. It's just get there and kill it. Time remaining indefinite, biome orbital, wave defense. Get in there and hold it as long as possible. We're also pretty good. We can start doing things like this now, if we so wished. We don't need that anymore either, weirdly. I guess we start working on things like maxing that out. We don't need to, but we can. North America is now fully under our control. That's 200. These are all 200 now. They've all capped out, haven't they? Yes, they have. We'll start working on getting these things under control, right? And start making them ours. But I want to build up my full fusion complement first. Fusion rifles. See, one thing. Pause. Close it. Right. Assign engineering project. Get back to here. Just keep it slow. I want to check something real fast. If I do, because I think I can abort this. I think I can abort this. If I do this, do that, I can abort the launch. So we're launching, yeah, we're launching 10 people in 2 vehicles, which means I definitely want to have the engineering. Give me a single alien alloy, followed by specifically the fusion cannon. Actually, that's not even required. Do that first, then that. Salvage analysis, actually, that would be useful as well. Everything would be useful. Then, so you need to go up to 17. That means it gets 50. Okay, keep it churning over nicely. Abductor resupply. Take it out. Oh, take it out. Commence attack. Delta split. Oh boy. Stop, you slow down, don't do this, Chris, what the hell? Pause. Oh my god. Divert. There you go. Give me money. Cruiser, doing a resupply, Sibelian, large, low, slow time and center. Launch interceptors. This bunch here, these do a better job of it. Oh, for God's sake, you went out alone. Oh, you have to basically solo this thing because I'm an idiot. Fine, you're going in there by yourself essentially because I'm a sodding idiot. I clicked the base, but they did, as we've known this before, they don't basically all launch at the same bloody time. Right, launch, please. Need to get behind this thing fast. Slow down. Start shooting, please. You can solo it. It requires some managing. Harvester infiltration. Launch interceptors. This full bunch now, please, without screwing this up. Alright, mass attack. Delta split this. Gemini to one side. Gemini to one side, Phantoms to the other. As close to the front as you can, because you're basically launching then immediately leaving. Launch. Leave. That's enough of that as well. Lovely. Phenomenal. Lovely. That's that. Okay, so let's double check here. So you are ready to go up to assault rifle, fusion rifle. So fusion's rifles now. Fusion rifles. So you have 36 shots each, folks. Make it count, please. Fusion shotguns are being produced. French Guiana loses 166,000 people. Ground attack, cruiser interceptors, slow time and center. Honestly, Again, for the cruisers, launch interceptors, launch these 3. Launch them. We're on ground. We are over ground. Let's attack. Again. Full delta. So, Phantoms here. Both targeting the cruiser, please. Oh my god. There. There. Target the cruiser. Gemini. Over here. Targeting the interceptor, frankly. Right. Launch. Leave. Leave. Okay. You need to evade. Evade. Oh, a lot of damage. Alright, Gemini, get out of here. They took some damage. Goodbye. Okay. Keep pushing. Harvest infiltration. Same again. Launch. Honestly, don't even bother waiting until it's overland. Just take it out. Let's attack. Yeah, honestly, dude, that's good. Leave, leave, and honestly, you kind of leave as well, but you don't have, you don't really want to. I don't want you to leave. I just want you to hang around. There we go. Fusion torpedoes, yo. Right, that's that done. 14 hours until that's completed. Means the fusion shotguns are done. Okay. I think that's pretty much the strongest we're ever going to get, unless I want to give Vanguard armor to the snipers as well. Which, to be fair, I do kind of want to do that. What would it cost me to do that? Vanguard armor. If I just took it down to 7, that would be because that would give me the 20 progressive. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do this. Let's do this. Okay, that's also going to be useful. Still going to take us a while, but hey, we're working on it. Fusion cannon's done. Lovely. That's done as well. Lovely. Analyze produced as well. Lovely. Engineering project. Second Vanguard armor. Terror site. Do I care? Biggest question ever. Do I give a crap? That's the biggest question I've ever had, I think, is do I actually care? No, I don't. Not really. I think I'm gonna tank that hit. I'm gonna tank that hit. Right. Engineering. Soldiers. Right, so snipers, swapping back up to Vanguard, please. Swap to Vanguard. You've all got Vanguard. Vanguard, Vanguard, Vanguard. Everyone's got Vanguard apart from the heavies. We've got a couple of areas as well using the fusion cannons now. Heavy plating is the heaviest plating we're going to get, because I don't believe, if I go to engineering, vehicles, yeah, the plating we have left, the shielded plate, shielded vehicle armor, that's actually a thing we can do still. Damn! That's something I actually want to do. Then, can we get 40 of this done? It'll take a long time still. What this means is, generally what this means is I'm going to do this. I'm going to go do this. This will be next episode. We'll do this because whatever alien allies can get out of that one cuts time off the development of alloys to give myself better end shielding for the for the vehicles. But that'll be next time, folks. See you then. Bye-bye.